Generally, when we discuss about Aquarius, we talk about an isolated, aloof person who is very futuristic and doesn't really have a lot of emotions to work on. But in reality, Aquarians are very different. And in the past 1 year, things have changed drastically for how Aquarians are looking at themselves and how they are behaving with the world. Ever since Rahu, that is the dragon's head or the north node, entered the sign of Aquarius, according to the Vedic system, things have gone completely topsy turvy for us. And me being an Aquarian, I can tell you that things have not been the same ever since Rahu entered the sign of Aquarius. This happened back in May 2025, and this entire transit is going to last till December 2026. So, overall, a regular 18-19 month transit that we always see with Rahu and Ketu happening right here. Rahu and Ketu are planets that will affect us once every 18 years. So, Rahu will enter your sign once every 18 years, Ketu will enter your sign once every 18 years. And that is where things start changing for you. You already know that Rahu and Ketu bring out the best and worst of our karma to the forefront. So, whatever we are here for doing, Rahu and Ketu will ensure that we focus on that and we start working on that. The most interesting thing about Aquarius right now is that we have a Rahu in our first house. So, if we take Moon in the first house, keep Aquarius Rashi in the first house, we have Rahu in the first house, and from there we have Jupiter in our fifth house. So Jupiter in the fifth is giving a drishti or an aspect to our first house. So Rahu has this unique ability to try and act like any planet whose sign it occupies. So currently it is occupying Aquarius, which is ruled by Saturn and Rahu. So Rahu becomes extra powerful here because it tries to act like itself and a bit like Saturn once in a while. But then it is also getting an aspect from Jupiter, which means that anything and everything that Rahu is doing in Aquarius gets multiplied, because that's what an aspect from Jupiter does eventually. So what we are feeling is a roller coaster of emotions. Things are breaking down, things are going away, we are losing relationships, we are losing friendships, sometimes we are even losing money, and a lot of us have also lost a sense of identity. Now, I'm not saying this is completely bad, because the people who are going away were meant to go away. Things that we are losing were never ours to begin with. And the identity that we are losing right now is an identity that never belonged to us. Now, remember this. Rahu and Ketu will talk about who you are and why you're here on this planet. That's why whenever I do life purpose readings for people, it always includes Rahu and Ketu at the same time. Now, the question here is, do you really want to understand what Rahu and Ketu bring for you? If yes, listen to what I'm saying next very carefully. You'll be noticing that some parts of you are becoming more prominent now. Some side of you is becoming more prominent now. Maybe you're getting a bit more careful with how you speak. Maybe you're becoming a bit more careful with how you connect with people. Maybe you're becoming a bit more careless in how you're managing money. Whatever is natural to you is now finally starting to come to the surface. And the entirety of 2026 will be like this. Now, these events will be triggered further because we have Sun, that's in Aquarius. We have Mars, we have Venus, we have Mercury. All these planets are in Aquarius. Apart from that, we'll also have Moon transiting through Aquarius. So a lot of planets are now getting conjunct in a very close setup in the sign of Aquarius. So whatever Rahu is trying to do, everything will get triggered multifold. And this is going to enhance between February and March. This is exactly when we are also going to go through an annual solar eclipse. So you must notice that the old has to give in to the new. The old guard has to fall and the new guard has to come into place. Your old habits, whoever you are earlier in your life, whatever you thought you were, everything has to go now. And remember, you won't get many chances like this. Number one, Rahu will come to your Rashi, it will come to your sign once every 18 years. So if you're 36 right now, you got a chance when you were 0, which obviously was not a good enough chance. Then you got this chance when you're about 18, 19. And now you have this chance again when you're like 35, 36 years of age. If you don't take a chance right now, you'll have to wait another 18 years for Rahu to give you another chance to maybe turn your life around. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to wait 18 years for anything. And I don't want to waste another, few years of my life or another 2 decades of my life trying to figure out what exactly needs to be done. Right? So, here are a few things that you should take care of if you're an Aquarius, and I'm pretty sure they will work out for you. They are very simple things. All you need to do is become a little more aware of what you're doing and what is happening around you, and you'll notice that these changes will bring multifold positive effects, and they will literally have a compounding effect on your life. You start doing one of these things, you start doing them every single day, wonderful. You do two, even better. You do three of them, that's the best. So consider involving them in your life, consider making all these things a part of your life, and you will truly be happy as an Aquarius. And I can literally guarantee you, nothing or no one will stand in your way any longer. So are you ready? I hope you are. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to work on your physique. Now, Aquarians only exist in two kind of physiques. Okay, the most common Aquarius physique is taller and leaner. Now, Aquarians generally don't pack on a lot of weight, right? So whether you're a Shatabishak Aquarius, a Purva Bhadra Aquarius, or a Dhanishta Aquarius, they don't really put on a lot of weight. So the tall and lean physique with beautiful hair, that's a very, Aquarian quality. And they have this thing in their eyes, they are looking at you, but they are not really looking at you. So, and it's really beautiful, I've noticed this in myself as well. Like, I am looking, but I'm not looking. I'm thinking, but I'm not thinking. And sometimes when I watch videos of myself, especially when we are doing, little meetups and conferences, and people make videos, and I'm sitting and I'm like, is she here or is she spaced out? So that sort of quality Aquarians naturally bring into the room. So, I mean, you need to look into that. However, you need to focus a little bit more on the appearance side. So Aquarians wouldn't naturally gain a lot of muscle, right? It's a bit unnatural for an Aquarian to do that. So at this point in time, you can maybe go in to build a little bit of muscle, right? This is great for you. And if you don't do it right now, you may face a host of health issues going forward, right? And it won't be something major, it won't be something crazy. It will be things like, oh, an ache here, oh, a pain here. And somehow you just don't feel 100%. That is because your muscles are not in order. So maybe start building more muscles, start doing more exercises. You can start with a simple walk for just 20 minutes every single day, and you'll start noticing the results. Once you've started to get into the rhythm, go ahead, turn 20 minutes into 30 minutes and then into 60 minutes, and life will be good for you. And I'm telling you one thing, you're going to enjoy every single minute of it. So don't worry, go ahead. The only second physique that exists in Aquarians is the thicker Aquarian. So I'm one of those. So you are generally shorter and then you're stout, like your build is a little thicker. So what has happened with me is, and with all the Aquarians who supposedly have a little more weight to their bodies, it is all because of emotional issues, right? There can be medical issues at play, but a lot of it happens because of emotional issues, because you have gone through things. If you have gone through painful moments, if you have gone through some traumatizing moments, if you have wanted to protect yourself from the world, you will certainly gain weight. If people bother you, if they hurt you, if whatever they do is completely like, it's going above your head, you don't know how to respond to them, how to connect with them, you will gain weight. If you have gone through very painful moments, you will quickly move on, undoubtedly, on the surface, but those painful moments will remain within you, and they will cause you to gain weight. That is a good reason why Aquarians gain weight. Otherwise they won't. That's just now how they function. So if you are the second type of Aquarian, if you have gone through pain, or if you have some painful memories inside you, or some other sort of issues holding on inside you, or if you want to hide from the world, and I would be honest, I have been guilty of this, that I have tried repeatedly for years to hide from the world and not come to the forefront. I think I spent a good decade just hiding, not coming out, and not telling the world that I exist. and that I have something to offer to the world. And that was the period I gained the maximum amount of weight. So if I look at myself, these days you have this trend going on, 2016 versus 2026. So I just wanted to have a look at my pictures from 2015, 2016, and I noticed the pattern of weight gain is very consistent since then. The weight gain is more about emotional issues, inflammation. So if you're the second kind of Aquarian, you would also need to work on your emotions a bit. You will also need to, get out everything in your mind, in your head, and then maybe you can, start focusing on a little bit of exercise, and then maybe you can also start focusing on building a little muscle. Talking about myself, now I'm a bit more focused, a bit more relaxed, and I know this is what I have to do, and I don't have to hide any longer. Whatever is, is. So that's wonderful. If you can do that, if you can come to this stage, wonderful. And now I've also started exercising a bit more. I tried doing this, but I wasn't motivated enough. Thankfully, with Rahu in the first house, and then Mars also entering the first house, Sun coming here, Venus and Mercury and Moon all coming in here, I'm finally getting that understanding that I have to start focusing on my physique. And this is even more important because right now Jupiter is in our fifth house, but in June, Jupiter will enter our sixth house. And then we may start having problems with excessive weight gain, especially if you're a woman. You may face problems with weight gain. And that weight gain can actually cause issues with your liver. So you may have a non alcoholic fatty liver, things along those lines. And nobody wants that, right? I mean, if you've been drinking all your life and you have a fatty liver, you're like, oh, whatever. Yeah, I was wrong. I made a mistake. I was a fool, but you didn't do anything. And then you have a fatty liver and you're like, oh, I wish I could have walked those 20 minutes every single day instead of just lying around and scrolling on my social media feed. So right now, go ahead, include any level of exercise. 20 minutes of a walk is enough to begin with, and then keep building on it. Trust me, you will be helped by all these planets. And when Jupiter eventually comes into the sign of Cancer, where it gets exalted, by the way, we will be less troubled. Thankfully, Jupiter is Atichari right now. So Jupiter is moving super fast right now. Ideally, Jupiter would stay in a sign for about a year. But since Jupiter is super fast right now, it's moving at 3x, 4x the speed. That's why Jupiter will only stay here between June and October. So that's a literal blessing for all Aquarians. And we need to understand why that's a blessing. So please start working on it. It will work out. Number two, you need to start working on your appearance also. So it's not just about your health. It's not just about building muscle, but now you must focus a little bit on your unique appearances. So Aquarians in general like to have some sort of uniqueness about them, something that defines them. And if you go back, have a look at your pictures and everything, there will always be something that would set you apart from others. Maybe there is a particular way in which you wear your hair, or maybe there's a particular way in which you tie your sari or anything. So there must be something that truly makes you different from other people. And it would be wonderful if you can simply start working on it. So please do that, and I'm pretty sure that you will get great results. You can start working on your skincare. You can start working on your hair care. You may start working on finding the right silhouettes for your body type. You may start understanding what your body structure is like. For instance, I have more of an hourglass shape, okay, naturally. But since I've gained weight, I look more like a pear. So at this moment, you may be dressing for a pear body shape, but your real body shape may be close to an hourglass, or you may be more of a rectangle or anything like that. I'm not pretty, well versed with the terminologies that people use when defining shapes of the bodies, but you get my point, right? So you must understand what your exact structure is like. Do you have big shoulders? Do you have small shoulders? Are you carrying a lot of weight on a small frame like me? So my frame is smaller, but I do pack on a lot of weight on that small frame. Or are you big frame, but you're not packing as much weight? You don't have as much muscle, and your body tends to be a more, inverted triangle style. So figure those things out, find out the right colors, maybe dabble into color theory over the weekend and figure out what is the right color for your skin tone, and what is the right haircut for you, what is the right hair color for you. You go for it, you make sure you're looking your best, and you create a signature style for yourself. because it will be very helpful. And the best time to do this is again February and March, though you still have time till December to slowly move on to things. So if you are more of a Saturnian type of an Aquarian and you want a little time to work on things and make them happen, don't worry, you have a lot of time. Just get started right now. Take baby steps right now, and things will start working out eventually. And let me tell you, this is going to be a beautiful karmic remedy for you. Believe it or not, it is one of the most beautiful karmic remedies for Aquarians. You must decorate yourself going forward. That is number 3. Don't be in a position where you're just a matte black. Don't be a matte black. You're unique. You're like the night sky. You dazzle. You're beautiful and you're mesmerizing. And you need to focus on that and you need to work on that, because if you don't, eventually it'll start hurting you like anything. So, start presenting yourself, wear a little jewelry, and make sure that it has some sheen. Again, a beautiful remedy for you, and it will activate your 9th house. And the 9th house activation will bring you great good luck and great opportunities, and you will definitely, thank me in a year's time. So bring a little dazzle into your life, wear colorful gemstones, either wear diamonds if you don't have diamonds, or if you don't want to wear diamonds, maybe you can go for any other stones. You can go for cubic zirconia or Australian diamonds or whatever we call it. You can wear them. Just bring a little dazzle into your life. A little touch of it is enough, right? Like even right now I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, you're not wearing a ring. Where's your ring? Like there is something going at the back of my mind, like, where's your ring? So yes, I should have worn my ring. I did not. So wrong, so wrong. But anyway, we'll make it happen, right? Next time onwards, I'll have my ring on, I'll have my earrings on, because the bling is necessary. Number 4, people will come and go. Let them. If somebody is entering your life, be a bit careful, but let them. If somebody is leaving your life, grieve, but let them. Now, at this moment in time, Rahu is restructuring your life, and it is making you go closer to what your real life purpose is. Now, since that's happening, allow it to happen. Don't fight fate. Don't try to box with God, and don't try to preserve anything that's not yours. Go ahead, let things happen. And if people come and go, if things come and go, fine, let it be. If ideas come to you, and if there is natural space and time to make those ideas happen, let them. Don't back off, and don't put yourself in a position where like, oh, I'm not doing this, oh, I'm not making this happen, not the best thing in the world, and it will eventually come and bite you back. And why would you want to make that happen? So my humble suggestion, don't go places simply because you're hell-bent on going there. Go places because Rahu is taking you there. So when an opportunity comes, go ahead, grab it. When it's time to leave something behind, go ahead and leave it behind. Just don't bother about things. You will be really happy at the end of December 2026 when Rahu eventually moves out. And you must remember this, Rahu as a planet always moves backwards. And you decide that, no, you're not going to leave me, you're going to stay with me. And you must do as I say. Rahu, instead of moving from your first to your second house, moves from your first house to your 12th house. So whatever you are unwilling to leave right now of your own accord, when Rahu is being nice and he is allowing you to leave things behind, if you're not leaving them, Rahu will stop playing nice. And then between December 2026, or let's say January 2027 and early the first half of 2028, then Rahu will make you leave things. It will make you, completely get lost. It will put you in a position where you're not exactly making progress, and that will be very hard on you. So don't allow those things to happen. Finally, I would like to suggest you one thing, and please be very careful about this. Remember that you're an individual, but also remember that you're a part of a community. Under no circumstances isolate yourself. As I told you, I've been guilty of this. I'll never do this again, and you should not do it as well. Never isolate yourself. Always have a few people around you. Let people know that you're available. If that means that you have to post on a social media platform almost daily or every second day, fine, let it be. If that means that you have to meet people or maybe attend a few birthday parties here and there, no problem, so be it. Just go. and let people know that you exist. However, if there are people who you believe are 100% the wrong choice, for instance, people who have been bullying you, for instance, people who have been bullying you, for instance, people who have been bullying you and who have been unkind to you in the past and have constantly harassed you or anything like that, don't come near those people. But if anybody has been nice and kind and generous to you and they extend a hand of friendship, go ahead, accept that hand, at least meet more people, because this will open new door of opportunities for you. And I'm pretty sure that you would not just love them, but you will also come closer to your true life purpose, and that would lead to a more fulfilling life. So that's all about Aquarius. I wanted to talk about it today, and I hope that it was helpful for you. And if you have any queries, you want to know about anything, just drop in a comment. Let me know that you want me to talk about this particular subject, and I will try my best to do that ASAP. Okay? All right. Good luck. Bye.